Hey guys, welcome to this video today. Today's video hopefully will be a really interesting one. We basically know that our exams this year at Imperial first years are going to be online. They're going to be online exams. So that's for both of our main modules. So that's POM, which is Principles of Medicine, and BRS, which is Bioregulatory Systems, which also consists of a anatomy spotter exam. So the second exam will be a 3-hour exam, which will be quite interesting. I feel like that's more a test of stamina than anything else. So exams are going to be online, and in this video, I'm going to basically screen share my laptop and show you all the kind of steps and tips and things that I'm doing to prepare for these exams. So without further ado, I'll now share my screen with you guys, and let's go. So the first thing I'm going to kind of talk to you guys about is my Imperial folder. I have a couple of things here. The Student Shapers program is something I spoke about in my research video, so you can check that out. The Color Atlas of Anatomy. So this is really interesting. So basically this has loads of pictures of cadavers and stuff. So I haven't yet got around to reading this book, this PDF properly, or even like one of the things that I was thinking of doing originally, as I kind of scroll down and hopefully show you some pictures, was taking kind of screenshots of pictures in here and using them to that's a bit, there's a bit X-rated, using them to basically put them in Anki and using again the image occlusion tool. So we know for us, like our anatomy exams, like the testing, a lot of it will be cadaver based imaging, so it won't be like the really simple and easy diagrams that you see when they teach you. It's probably going to be more things like this and ask you to identify, what's this, what's that, and things like that. So that's why I have this, but I haven't yet got around to doing it. But this is something I intend to do going forward. So I'll close that. The POM questions bank. So I think one of my friends may have sent it to me, but it's basically just questions for POM. They're quite simple and straightforward. If there are any current students that are watching that would like a copy of this, you can just message me here on YouTube, or I'm not comfortable sharing my Imperial email, but you can probably find me. Yeah. So this is 2020, so it's last year's POM module, but it's fairly similar to what we're doing. So that's a second kind of tip to look at. This is, I think, just basically my own student finance thing. So it's a screenshot of when we get paid. So if you're a potential student, you get paid 3 times a year. So with your student loan, I think once in November, once in January, and I can't remember the third, probably like March or something. In here, I have like basically a folder of screenshots, right? And these are all screenshots from slides, as you can see, like acute, these are leukemia, can't say the word now, so I'm just going to not try because I'm going to screw that up. But they're basically slides from our lectures, so things that we've been taught by the faculty. And I screenshotted them mainly to use on Anki. But yeah, that's my kind of second main tip for online exams. The next thing I will kind of share with you guys is if I go up here to Safari, and so over here I've got my medicine tab. So whenever I find anything interesting about medicine or anything, I tend to put it here. So these tips are now kind of based off, like, if you're still trying to understand stuff and you don't get it, then these are some kind of tips worth checking out. So Med Simplified for YouTube, on YouTube, is a really, really good channel. His videos on immunology and other stuff are really, really good. So these ones, like, recently have become more like general, but the person that does these videos has made some really, really great videos on Med Simplified. So if there's any topic you're really struggling with, just type in the topic and type in Med Simplified and you'll get a really, really good video. Honestly, can't recommend it enough. So they're really good. Khan's Academy, everyone knows, so I'm not going to bother kind of going into that. There's one other YouTube channel which I really, really enjoy, and that's this one, Medicosis Perfectionalis. So these, again, are also great videos, and the guy that does them, credit to him, is brilliant and funny, and it's just, honestly, these videos are really good. They tend to be quite long, and there's a strong focus on hematology. So, it's mostly hematology stuff. There's some immunology, but for hematology, it's fantastic. It covers in a lot more depth than we need to for first year, but his videos are fantastic. And if you're interested, I think the person that made these videos is from I can't remember where he's from actually, but he migrated to the is it migrated, emigrated? I'm not sure. He basically moved to the US, I think, and like his story is really really interesting, and he's got a website. It's worth checking out. And I there was one video I was watching on there where basically he was talking about this woman, that Warren Buffett sort of bought her business without vetting it. So Warren Buffett is a famous investor, and he kind of vets every business that he buys shares in. But this one woman who'd moved from somewhere else in the world that I think she couldn't read, right? But she was so talented at business that Warren Buffett believed in her so much that he bought her business with a blank check and didn't even ask to vet the business. I learned about that story from this guy's website, so worth checking out. So these are the two kind of YouTube resources I used, but mostly I like to learn directly from the lecture slides because that's what's going to be on our exams. Haroop Ebola, if you're watching this, he's like I think he's a second or third year medic, but he's on Brainscape. I think he's got some quiz cards, again extra questions and stuff, and his decks are worth checking out. And yeah, so if you need like questions towards exam time, you want to go over extra stuff, you can do that. I'm trying to see if there's anything else that I am doing extra. So a lot of this other stuff is just like random stuff that I'm interested in. Muslim medics do loads of good tutorials. So my friend Hader, who's in my medic family, he's a parent, so he's a second year, done a tutorial on hematology, which was really really good. That's worth. So if I don't know if they record those or not. Yeah, that's really it. So other than that, I have some apps on my phone that I use daily. So there's one called Daily Anatomy by KenHub, which is really good. It kind of helps you to get to terms with the different planes of anatomy, so rostral, dorsal, things like that. I could do a video on a quick video of my phone screen to show you like what apps I have, but honestly it's not that there's not that many. It's really that one, and there's another app called Quiz Anatomy which is worth checking out. It's basically online quizzing with other people in your area or globally, I think, and you can choose like different things to quiz on, so muscles, bones, I think arteries and veins and things, or all three things, and different regions of the body. So you can choose like the head and choose the skulls of the head, and then the questions will be like, name this bone, and a picture will come up, and there's two people, so you're playing against someone, and as you can imagine, it's quite fun. So it's better. I enjoy that more than watching videos about the bones of the skull.